Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing time for the sport fans once more. As the match day 9 on the Going 1X Cup 2025. A great time, a great moment to set up another great outing from this cross of talent. They are here to give you the very best, and also we are here to give you the very best of actions live at Inspire Sport Academy Arena, Lagos, Nigeria. It's the match day 9, and the first game of the day is Community Gunners against Nat Boys. The two sides are really electrifying, talking about how much more they could go through in the round of 64 out of 32, but yet it's a great moment, a great day, talking about the 1S Cup 2025. Amazing time. What a great time, what a great moment. That's just a great time, a great moment. The Nigerian national team recited The Young One X Cup 2025 Year Community Year Cup, the third season, and it's about to from Group A, which the runners-up in the last edition. Community Gunners up against the Nat Boys. The team in red, the Nat Boys, and they are really electrifying. Talking about how much more time they have got as they actualize their dream up to this stage of the competition. What a great moment, what a great day for football fans. The atmosphere was very good, and the match officials of today came really one of the top-notch in the state and the country, Nigeria. The team list for both sides are really out, and the Nat Boys are really coming through this game for the third match, and indeed the third match also for Community Gunners haven't been able to win one and draw one to Community Gunners with 4 points. And real time, real moment for these two sides. The team list is out, and the Nat Boys is on red. Right on your screen. Chalatu Biloba in gold, number 39. Duali Country, number 7. Sulaiman David, number 15. Toma Tile Malik, number 6. Riya Farouk, number 4. Warrior Shinaidu, number 13. Adeyika Yodeji, number 11. Sunday Joseph, number 10. Odega Ezekiel, number 19. Wigwa Christian, number 20. And Akintonde Abib, number 16. And that's the lineup for the Nat Boys, and we have a lot of players right in the substitution list with the coach of the side, Samuel Oyeleke. On to Community Gunners on the Arch Colo, talking about how much more time they could get as the second. In 2024, Adebayo Muftar will be in goal in replace of Biora Ofondo, which was last in goal the last time. Osia Ato, number 4. Elijah Adebayo, number 14. Femi Solomon, the captain, number 27. Aileru Sulaiman, number 22. Andershuk, number 6. Nicola Rafael, number 8. Babatunde Idowu, number 9. Sivanos Ebote, number 12. And up front is Kistova Kukwete and Gabriel Egbamont. These are the team list for both sides, and they will be setting up for this amazing cracker. The turn match for both sides. On the first match for Community Gunners, they won 1-0 against South Lions. The maximum 3 points actualized, and 3-1-1 against College Edwins. 4 points for Community Gunners from Group A, and the Nats Boys also 3-1-1 against South Lion, 1 against Africano, 3-1, 4 points. But as more kills up, and then Community Gunners. This is just a fierce battle to reclaim all seat in the first 7 points in that group. As what is at stake is just much more generalized and what more needed. Community Gunners will be without Ofondo Biora, and possibly may be also on during the game as it goes on. But yet, as it starts, Adebayo Muftar will be in goal for the side. Was one of the top-notch goalkeeper, really tucking behind what a team Gunners link in the last edition. As they claim the second position against that of FC Better Sporting, when they actually knocked out in the final stage. But yesterday, it will be an electrifying time as the match officials for today's game, Ojele Etokpe, the FIFA referee in the center, Adeniji Ramon, Bemisola Yusuf, AR2, Oladipo Heritage, and Taiwo Cool will be giving out the interpretation of the loss of the game. And that's the bench. You can see Meti Yusuf also in the line of the bench for the team Gunners link. Now Community Gunners. The game has started and it's on the way from Community Gunners right towards the back line. They're just progressing from the number 14 right through the middle. Great turnaround there from this position. Struck the ball away. And is the number 16 who just and nonetheless catching much of the timing rolling that attempt. And that's a fourth throw in out of the game. Community Gunners. Fast throw into that area. There's some starting players who actualize both sides dream. The captain for Nat Boys, Diwali Kodri, is one of the players to watch today. alongside Sunday Joseph and Ate Inka Otechi up front in that order. But not just to forget that Ante Shicks also one of the great players, but the introduction of Christopher Kukwete, the up front might be an opera to the setting lineup of the first line for the team in reds. Akinton Abi back to the goalkeeper. Jalatu Biloba would send the ball towards that great area. They're moving forward. The Nat boys 1-2 pass to the attacking third. Just the final time round. River pass one, but couldn't get the longer. There's just advantage for them. Putting it through the number 11. Who has scored? Goes for the side. Still in the edge of the box. Block shot from the captain. Wants a great one from Ateika Ayotechi. One of the players who is top notch for the side from that came to play. And the 1-3-1 against the African YFA. Like Ayotechi scored in the 25th minute in that game, which a break from Sunday Joseph, the number 10. That's a free kick for the Nat boys. Fastly taken. They're moving up to pass. Shinaidu. Warrior come to the rescue. The center circle. Back to the back line. The number 20. Waker Christian lost the ball far outside. Now the throw in. Lock throw in. Towards the part of the number 9. But Patunde do one of the magical player for coming to go answer. Now the throw in for Gunners. A long throw in towards the part of Christopher Kukwete. Let's possess the way. Now the Nat boys trying to clear some formality in the front forward. Let's possess once again. Straight in the 1-2 pass towards the center circle. Running through to that. This is just amazing. Now couldn't control that much more easily. Throw in for the Nat boys. There's what at stake in the Group A match. The match 25 of the group phase game, and the first match of the day. A free kick to Nat boys. Dewale Condry, the captain, very much one of great intensity, talking about how much more he can swallow himself up from that position. Right to the middle of the pack and control so well in the final turn. End up being our 6th man. Sometimes he'll find himself in the front forward in the 18-yard box to just to how much energetic he was. Ray Farouk back to the position for Gunners Link, still in that shape. Elijah Adebayo now getting through to the front forward. Lost that attempt. The goalkeeper cleared, not to clear it off, but it was out the chicks. Got the lucky target away from Warrior Shinaidu. A throw in. Still a few minutes in the game, 4 minutes or so. Cummins going out 0, Nat boys 0. Still on the search for a 3-pointer. Just one needed. 4 points each for this side in Group A. Well, we have a lot of energetic side like Africano College Adwins and 36 Lions in their group. With 2 slots just needed. Free kick for the Nat boys in the far side. And I said the 18th balls up. The door of Sunday Joseph and Ateika Otechi. The 11 and 10 jersey number alongside the number 19 Otega Zika. With that great height in the position. Man-marking situation in the 18-yard box. Coming through in that position. And the free kick just well not connected away. But back to it. He is the captain. Dewale Condry running high from that position. Wanting to pull through. And that's the corner kick. So deflected out in that position, but Dewale Condry alongside Warrior Shinaidu down the corner. And Dewale Condry from that position. Lots of ball through, and this is just it. That's the first bloodshed. And that's the man, Adeyinka Ayodeji. It was magnificent. He scored in the first match, he scored in the second match. This is the third match. He has 3 goals to his name. What a great player. Adeyinka Ayodeji scored in the 6 minutes. Coming from that effort, from that captain. It's 1 kill to nothing now. North Boys 1, coming to go at 0.
Down the corner.
What a great outing from that
young
star.
From that position. Not to watch you. And this is just it. That's the first bloodshed. And that's the
jersey number 2, number 6.
What a corner from that position.
In 3 games.
Not to watch you. And this is just it. That's the first bloodshed. And that's the man.
Free kick for Gunners. Wake Farouk. Was Uriya Farouk still lying tough on the free. Counter to some attempt from the number 16. This is much more the one they can bear for Cape Relic Bamont.
Adeyinka Ayodeji.
So much of the guns to move forward in the line of attacking taunt.
What a corner from that position. Not to block you, and this is just it. That's the first bloodshed. And that's just the man.
Offside flag is up. And it's the number 12 who was signal offside position. Free kick to the North Boys.
What a corner from that position. Not to block you, and this is just it. That's the first bloodshed.
Run through to that position.
That's the man.
Now pounding on Pondert is the number 22. Ailero Suleiman lost the ball. And the goalkeeper cut that up. Starter the line off in the front forward. Running through to the number 19. Ortega Ezekiel, who couldn't pass through his own man. Back at it. What a great output from October Tilly Malik. Back to the goalkeeper at the bottom of Chow. Lost the ball to Ailero. Control so well. Towards the part of Nicolas Rafael. Now is Silvano Zebuti. Through the center circle now. Drop the ball down for the number 16. Now the rail high in the center circle. On the center of, they're trying to create something here. Stop away. And that was too much. From that great effort. Sulaiman David. Now a free kick for first yellow card indeed for the North Boys. And that's got still Sulaiman David. And nonetheless, much attention is quite needed in some somewhat of a situation like that. The captain need to justify the issue, but yet talking about the free kick on the course of that. Femi Solomon, the captain, right with a free kick on the wall of Jericho with a 3-man midfielder. Ortega Ezekiel on Femi Solomon lost the ball through. Too much of that to be brought very, very near. Got kick to the North Boys. Now is Jalato Biloma, the goalkeeper, who struck that out as a duty call. Start with Akitonde Habib, right in the 18-yard box. Move the ball out towards the power side. Talking about this connection. Ailero dispossessed away, but a push there. And that is a free kick. Free kick for Community Gunners. And it's much more an advantage situation for the Gunners to draw level here. How much more can they reflect on this advantage? They've got one twice in the right and got one in the left. As we have Nicolas Rafael and Papatunde to right on the free kick against the 3-man wall of Ajala to Bilomba side. That is just great one! Too much of that! Goal kick! We've tried to make some concern from that. Goal kick from Chalato David. Farouk. David Nazanambo on a free kick. A free kick for Nat Boys. There's a throw in there. It was just much more than what we can actualize in this game as the scoreline still remains 1 catch to 19. 11 minutes of game played. Coming to Gunners for the free kick. And their own yard down there. Launched through to the sim line. Running through to that is a great advantage from the number 20. Wakewell Christian. Throw in. To the number 16. Who couldn't pound on that? Then a throw into the North Boys. Suleiman David launched the ball through to the goal scorer. Talking about Ajde Inkayo Deji. Still fighting it out. Trail on the touchline. Eventually cut to what he actualized needed. And there's a free kick for the North Boys. Right in the touchline at the far outside. Right in the opponent's yard. Suleiman David cut up with that towards the part of an offside flag is up to deny that purchase over a clearing movement towards the far side, and that will be a progression disconnection. A free kick for the Gunners. Need to be rotating. Naija Debayo from the right back was just magnificent in some of his matches. Back to the centre back line, the captain. Femi Solomon, launch through in the centre circle, run through to Aileru. Aileru moving through to that, stopping attention. Aduale Conry towards the centre circle. That was just a great pass to Naija. Just moving down, blocked away by Naija Debayo. And he's a catch from the goalkeeper. And the arm of town, the goalkeeper, lost the ball to the part of Suleiman David, who couldn't cut up with that. That's a challenge on him, but eventually caught the clearance away from his own penetration of his own 18-yard ball. And throw into the Gunners. Osie Ato to Elijah. Osie. From that position, running through, Osie cleared the way. Just a great one, but yet, nonetheless, the opportunity was wasted away. Good kick for the North Boys. The team in Real are really done well after that front against this Lions, still unbeaten so far. 1-1 got to 0 against the Cool-Gators in the round of 64. 2-0 against Shafo FA. A very dangerous one indeed for the number 10, still at is. Akitone will be cleared out from the part. Cleared back to from the captain. Now is the number 6. Ando Shooks. Who run through that is a Booty. What a great connection from both sides. They're really shaking upon themselves. Akitone Habib run through to a Booty. And that was just a great one from the centre back line. The related one been considered just twice. The North Boys. From 4 games, the current one is the 5th game in the Winners' Cup third season. Femi Solomon, right in the centre circle, launched the ball through to the part of his own player, but headed away by his own player. Expected ball towards the Mabatunado side was disconnected very quickly. Throw in Elijah, run through to Shooks, back to Femi Solomon. Still in the center circle, halfway line. Coming through to that. It's a great one. And that is a booty! But a great shot on target. And that is not a good one from number 15. To get in contact with the goalkeeper running through from that catch. Rostova Kukwete. Medical attention needed for that contact. To Chalato Biloba. They really did themselves a great good. 8 goals in 5 matches and considered just twice unbeaten so far. Just 3-1 and there is much more attempt as the possession is still in favor of the North Boys currently. The leader won't go to nothing. Got see of that 6-minute effort for Adrian Kayodeji. He asked 3 kills to his name. Will be in the goal scoring sheet for the One S Cup 2025 third edition. Scored in the 6th minute against the Sis Lions after that offset. The free kick from Lawal Shion for Tassis Lion and 50 minutes, just 1 minute to go. He actualized that frame for a level in that game, 1-1 the finish. Not Boyser also won against Africa with 3 kills to 1. What a great game it was for Sunday Joseph to score a brace, the number 10. Alongside Lainka, Ateja scored in the 25th minute to make it 3 goals to 1. Now he scored in this game in the 6th minute also. 3 games, 3 goals. And a group phase for the youngster. Coming to Gunners getting through the preliminary round away with Magnificent outing in the last edition. As they are one of the 4 teams who stood forward for the group stage proper after 16 coming through from the preliminaries. The match still 1-1 go to nothing against Tarsus Lions, 3-1-1 against Collis Edwins. This shows the great output from the number 20 who push forward. Wigwa Christian, right from the defensive masterclass. Coming to the corners with a throw-in. Long throw-in to Babatunado, who controls so well. Cheers, Shooks coming close to that. The number 8 Jensen, Nicolas Rafe going through. This is just a chance for them to pull another attempt. The goalkeeper come close. What a great one from the goalkeeper. No connection whatsoever from that. And that is a corner kick. Just feeling some marginality as Rafael was all eyes on the referee. Alongside other Shooks trying to set for a penalty call whatsoever, but yet center referee says no to that. Surely a corner kick. Community corners are really trying to catch their level up in this game. Much more of equalizer, but much more time they still need from that. Ailero Teniola, number 22. Run through to that. What a great one! It's just a direct goal, and that is not too good. Nonetheless, the straight shot blocked by a payback hit on the play. Still running through to the need of a medical challenge. One chance to struck on boot. Right, getting the advantage of the bounce from the goalkeepers. And fall out from that straight from the corner kick. Ailero was just magnificent to run through to that from the corner kick. Just to center the right top corner.
And what a corner from that position!
And the
That's a back through, and this is just it! That's the first project! And that's the man!
For the Nat Boys. On the first match in Group A, March 25th, out of 40 possible matches in the
corner.
group stages.
And what a corner from that position! That's a back through, and this is just it! That's the first project! And that's the man!
In the position, drop by from that great interception from the captain. A corner kick. Ailero. Teniola for Gunners. Ola Sinditian balls. Still contested. What a great header. Put away. And slot the ball out of that dangerous load. By Odrega Ezekiel. Other Chooks. Ebuti. That's an advantage for them also. Gunners trying to create something here. What a great header. Bound into that. It's a great header from Ebuti. Stephanos. They have been knocking. Now the door has opened for a leveler. 20 minutes effort and was just too good for Sivanos Ebute. And to score that equalizer. That's a great outing. Ajala Tubiloma has been beaten. The pound onto that cross. And a great header from Sivanos Ebute was just justifiable.
Trying to create something here. What a great header!
Great goal.
Pound into that! It's a great header from Ebute.
Great kick.
Sivanos, they have been knocking. Now the door has opened for a leveler. 20 minutes effort and was just too good for Sivanos Ebute.
21 minutes of game played.
To score that equalizer.
Cabinets Gunners 1 and Nat Points 1. A fight for 7 points is just a far
That's a great outing.
These two sides have really
Ajala Tubiloma has been beaten. The power onto that cross. And a great header from Sivanos Ebute.
to end up with 7 points. To that, he's got to run through to that position. Run through. It's just a live run to come close to that. Now, this is just a raffle! Check the action on the situation of the ball. And that was just a superb outing. For Nicolas Raphael of Community Gunners. Go kick. Start away from Christian. Throw away from that. Coming through Christian. Eventually got that off. Launched the ball forward. Naija Ayodeji. Run through to Elijah. We just have the call off the ball away from her. Throw in.
A far-fetched
Another throw in, a retro. Throw in again. Position. For the Nant boys.
4 points each Group A.
And the chance for Naija again to pound on that. Still in front of that shoot. Blocked away. Very strong on the rotation. What's the observer? Trying to that position. Don't was a beautiful wanted to be close to the forward. The man to score a press quarter. Eventually going to be blocked. The game will be started with the ball. And the
check on action on the situation of the ball. That was just a superb outing.
Part of
from Nicolas Raphael.
Right in the middle of the back. So well. Body number 13. What is she do? Run through for the North boys in that area. Stop by the way.
Starts away.
With a throw in. Like Monday. And just down to Matile Mali. And that throw in. Comes in on the far side.
Run through to Elijah. We just the call off the ball away from her. Throw in.
A great chance put there. Chuck the ball away. Blocked down. Back to it. Still a clearing situation. Akitoni Habib. Back to the goalkeeper. Ajala Tubiloma now. And try to certify confident display towards Habib. Got through to that. He's a warrior. Shinedu stop by. This possessed away. And the counter attack is being magnified. Right from the area towards the outer shoots in the center line. Garcia lost the ball to
and the shot for Naija again to pound on that.
Raphael.
Still in front of last shot. Blocked away. Very strong.
Medical attention. Really. The front forward is lying flat on the top. The goalkeeper also. It's just 10 minutes to go in the first half, and There's much more effort for both sides to secure the maximum 3 points. Jalaiva, the goalkeeper. Jalatu Bilomba. They did a quick reaction towards that, and the medics are really catching up to that. We just pray for a quick recovery right there. You're not in house. We pray so. And by special grace of God, and Jalatu Bilomba, we push away from that sufferings and get back to his feet. The game has been stopped already. On the contact from the defender, the goalkeeper, and the forward was just a little bit of what transpires in the field of play. 24 matches has been played before now, but yet we have recorded 2 goals in this game, and it's got to 59 goals so far from 25 matches, 8 draws, 16 wins, 7 penalties, 6 penalty goal, 1 penalty miss, 3 free kick goals, and just 2 red cards so far. Touch the goal, the goalkeeper stood to his feet and is responding to signals from the medical staffs. As we pray for no casualties, and none will actually happen to any of the on-field and off-field football player. The next game for today is Emma Jones against Ekans. It's another encounter from Group B, March 26th. It's another outing for a good side who have done so well in the last edition, Emma Jones. The goalkeeper possibly to recover quickly, maybe will be introduced back to the field of play as the game goes on, but yet the substitute the goalkeeper has been warming up. And that's the second goalkeeper for the 9 points, possibly to change the goalkeeper, the injured goalkeeper, Jalatu Bilomba, will not be able to continue. They still have Ghazali Habib, who can replace the goalkeeper that got injured, and Ghazali Habib is trying to come on for a replacement of Jalatu Bilomba. Ghazali Habib, the second choice goalkeeper, will praise the injured goalkeeper Jalatu Bilomba has been cleared from the field of play by the medical staffs and the organizers. I just pray for a strong recovery from that amazing goalkeeper who stood to his feet to give the team 2 clean sheets in the round of 64 and round of 32. 1 goes to Norton against Goalkeeper. 2 goes to Norton against Sheffield Fails and gone for that game. The trio against Texas Lions were 1-3-1 against Africano. And Jalatu Bilomba, number 36, and the new goalkeeper is Ghazali Habib. Now the game will be started via a goal kick. Just half an hour. The first touch from the goalkeepers towards Kitone Habib, who then lost the ball to the far hand side. headed by the captain. Run through by Sonny Joseph. Sonny Joseph with a great effort. The captain feeling enjoying in that situation, but yet operates that away. Nicolas Raphael blocked in that position, but a throw in. And throw in for the Gunners. Suleiman. Raphael. Back to Suleiman. Slugged away from that position. This is just amazing. Olayin Khan with a great call from that. Sonny Joseph. They're just too good for themselves, but the captain not giving a break to stay. Stefano Sebuti. Run through in the right on corner. It gets out of Joseph. Sunday towards Nicolas Raphael in the centre park line. Running through to that is Babatuneido. Is that too much? But yet very well controllable for number 16 now. Gabriel Egbamond. Gabriel Egbamond has been dispossessed away. And that's a free kick for the North boys. Still 1-1, 59 goals caught so far in this competition. Talking about the group phase proper. Waker Christian lost the ball. It was a great header from Olainka. Clearance from the captain. And that shooks back to Elijah. Elijah run through the ball to the far hand side, but Christian was more magical on that. Player is down. Warren Chu, possible some car sat over. Fought holding on his right leg, or possible. Needed medical attention or trying to create somewhat of fun. Is the number 8, Nicolas Raphael, the midfielder. That is actually the number 6, Ada Shooks. And his colleagues, Nicolas Raphael alongside Femi Solomon, right beside him to give him a lot coverage. Possible need some shakes outside. He's not feeling too well. Alongside the number 15, Christopher Kukwete, the front forward. Left on the field of play right now, and a substitution might be needed for that. Type on saying if you game of football like that, you just you are not fitting off, or just come for a physical game like this. Not table net tennis too. A free kick. Currently Gunners playing with 10 men, and the centre referee. The centre referee trying to make some signal warnings towards the coach of the Ghana side. Long through to that part. This is just Sunday Joseph against Ailero Solomon. Ailero eventually got that beat. Move forward. Launch the ball through. Akintonde Habib. Great effort from the number 16. It's 16 on 16 now. Gabriel Egbamond. Ebute Sivanos. Running through to that. Door close. Farouk. Adewale Quadri. Salman. Clearance from Farouk towards the center circle. A free kick for the North boys right on the edge of the center circle. A substitution. And as the number 31 coming in for Christopher Ikotie injured. Number 3. Here's Abraham Samuel. Placing the injured Christopher Ikotie up front. Adewale Quadri, that is what you know how to do best. This is just a great one, the captain. Caught up with every time out of that great brilliance in the front forward by the North boys. Femi Solomon, great output. Batuneido could pass through that. Slimon David cut up with that free kick for the North Boys. And the chicks that Gabriel Egbamond fouled that player towards that side. A stop in play, and the two sides need to be given some. That's the first half of the game, and it's just a draw. The first half and 1-1 situation constant, but we've seen a lot of injuries come from both sides, and maybe to be a tactical display in the second half to change ways to register them names in the medical staff list. County Gunners 1, North Boys 1, and that's the first half of the game. The second half of the game, really open doing us the not boys show the way of that. Still 1-1 the game. 2 goals scored in the first half. Savano's about it. Savano's about it. Shot was blocked down the goalkeeper. Come chase of that. Ghazali Habib lost the ball through to the part of clear the waypoint. Osia too. David. David comes through to the middle of the park. Clear the way by the captain. Away go Christian and Alex David. Osia. About to on the groundbreaking player in the preliminary for the Gunners. And the first match rather for the Gunners. And the Bio Elijah clear the part away towards Rafael. Lack of communication there. There's just a movement. Free kick for the large boys. And trying to pursue some promising attack. And right, killing on the ball. Just weren't 2 players who were just not too good on himself via communication. Atop Atili Malik. Launch the ball up right to the 18-yard box. Not too much of not pressure from the man who scored the first goal. Ateji. Goal kick. Start with Fema Solomon right in 18-yard box. Who then push the ball through. Away from the 18. Launch the ball towards Stefano Sebuti. It's just for the captain. This possessed away. That is just not too good. Just a great one. Nicolas Rafael with that wonderful shot. But good on touch at the goal pool well. Akitoni Habib launched the ball up. Headed away by just fighting it out. Free kick now for the Gunners. The 25th game in the group stage proper. On the first match of match day 9. David connect with Farouk. Would have slung the ball well? Or he can't checking over an interception there, but the pass was through, but couldn't run through that. And the Bayer moved out. He lost the ball to the far outside. Great end by Christian. Arashooks. Rafael, back to Elijah. Back to the goalkeeper. Moved out. He lost the ball through for Aileru, Suleiman. And then control back to the captain, Solomon. Solomon trying to make some deal delishes there, but eventually cut through. Aileru moved through from that. Stopped by Christian. Not too much of that coming through. Farouk, free kick. Right in the center circle for Gunners. The game coming to Gunners. 1-2-3 against College Edwins was their own call, the actualizer. And the first goal came through a penalty by Tajuddin Fawaz before conceding via a free kick from Dubai Ibrahim. It was a 2-1 in that game. But Tornado was the long goal scored in the 14th minute. And let's kill the first 3 points against that Lion. Corner kick. Ghazali Habib launched through and cut up with that. He lost the ball up high. Want to create outpost there on player is down on the little Suleiman rather. It's just a bit of religious aspect there in the pronunciation. Suleiman. Muftau setting up the captain. Very dangerous one in that beat from the 18-yard ball. The captain, well warmed. Mohet lost it out to throw in. The Wally Country. The throw into 1-2 pass from there. And then Inca dispossessed away. Run through to that is the new man, Abraham Salmon, who has been on holiday since in that position. Just don't know why. The player was too tall, but getting John Christopher Kukwiti. Still more of a better one indeed. Possibly that's why he was put in the team list so far. Free kick right in the center circle. Community going outside through from the airport in the last try. Now this is just a quick one. Just it out of the way. Cut me through to that. It's a warrior, should I do? That's not too much from Soma. Missing Lika in the North boys are not doing much more well. That's a free kick. Got in front of the body, the captain. He has been yellow carded. No, the number 12 jersey, Silvanos Ebute, was brought down in the process. Coming gone on for the free kick. Yellow card, 1 and 2 yellow cards be given to the last boys. And there's still the team cutting much of the disadvantage and talking about the possession. 51-49 in the first half. An advantage situation call for Community Gunners. Ailero Sulaiman. In that chase of Dance's front corner, until it's stoned out in the first half. Running through to pass by Jalatu Biloma before being injured and replaced by Ghazali Habib. And the goalkeeper for the North boys. Sulaiman. Not true to Dance, just a tactical approach, but yet Batunaido took tall. Sulaiman having a second chance from that position. Stormed by Baungwe. Run through to Dance is a clearance. But yet, Batunaido was the gain. Too much of that. It was cut up by Ghazali Habib. Ended away by Osia. Great compounding header. Clarence. By Shinaidu. Now the goal kick for the North boys. They're still more fresh in this game, but haven't been able to secure that. Good style of play they did against Africano in the last game. They won 3-1. Added away by Elijah. Shinaidu Warrior. Cleared from that part by Osia. After this cracker, it's Group B, a classic match against Akans. Akans going for the second game, and match on stuff for the turn. Numbers running through. Just running through from one position to the other. The number 3 who was substituted. Bram Samuel, we haven't seen much of him in the front forward. That's David. Running through from the first line towards the middle of the pack. Brought down a yellow card to the number 8, number 9, Batunaido. And that's the central referee. FIFA referee, Italian talk with John. Great header, Barcelona. Shooks couldn't control. Farouk. Shooks stopped Farouk from operating. Wicro Christian. Lost the ball through. Coming through to that is Odega Ezekiel. Back to David. Davis too tall for that. And that's another chance from him. A free kick. Was very smart enough to get that professional free kick. Running through Trumpai. And Advantage for the North boys. The captain come close. Duale Quadri has also been yellow carded in the game so far. On passing in that action to be taken for himself on the team is Sunday Joseph, who's also a better legs, talking about set pieces. There's a time for Adebayo Mucha to also control the wall of Jericho. Not too much of that. It's just too all a tactical approach from the North boys, just as the instructor has taught them. That's just it! In the crossbar! What a great attempt from Atoba Tili Malik! Now, turn the first to attack now. Through that area. But yet, this position comes through. A great possession by Sulaiman David, who launched from that part at the Elijah. Carrying his shape well to the first line. Cleared from that part towards Malik, who chest level to David. Drop pass on a free kick. Now for Sulaiman David. Great one from that number 6. Who set up from the free kick on by the captain. Was just doing the needful. That's just it. Put it down. And that's it to work again. What a great goal! What a great goal! The work rate was judiciously used. And it's the number 19 this time around. Odega Ezekiel. He brought through from that woodwork and sent the ball rolling in the back of the net. 46 minutes towards 47. It's 2 goals to 1. Not boys 2. Community Gunners 1. What great output. They really get the ball rolling. Kick cracking from the left to right. Right from the free kick. In the crossbar. The ball goes out. They keep playing. They keep pushing on. Before setting up another attempt from Sulaiman David. Who's checking to the 18-yard box. Struck the ball out. A touch from Laika Deji. Hit the woodwork with a bounce back. And a great effort from Odega Ezekiel to pass the ball inside the back of the net. A free kick so far, 2 to the right, and 1 to Community Corners. The player is out and running from some kind of situation call, need of magical attention. Gabriel Egbermont. I see a lot of injury today. And first was Chalato Biloma, the goalkeeper for the North Boys. The second was Christopher Okotie. Currently, Gabriel Egberman is out injured. Duale Quadri launched the ball up. Talking about how much more they've gotten themselves up now, and it really did well in the last game, and much more of it's needed in this game so far. What we haven't seen that, but receiver really did well to set up for the second goal and took the lead in the game. Waker Christian, through from Ghazali Habib towards Shinaidu Warrior. Launch through to that is Toby Loba, who then left off the ball towards Odega Ezekiel. Want to create ground running. Odega Ezekiel drop down. That's a free kick. Now for Community Gunners. So Odega Ezekiel, the referee signaling now the shot of the opponent. That was the first header for the newly substituted player, the front forward. Number 3 for Community Gunners. Gunning through, Adebayo Elijah. Getting so much of a momentum in that position. Blocked away by Adeyinka. Ayoteji. So trying to look forward. He crossed there, but closer with the breathing space whatsoever. Lost through effort. Alero Sulaiman could counter that away. Still the same deal, darling. Away from that position. Dribble pass 1, dribble pass 2. Got through to that. The referee says free kick is got in. Advantage situation for Community Gunners. Now substitution for the replaced player. The 2 forwards and the team list has been replaced. The first one for Christopher Kokoitie. was out injured and replaced by Abraham Samuel. And the next up is Kiprel Eberman, was replaced by Tajuddin Fawaz. Now we'll be giving a limelight in the middle of the park. He's a midfielder. Launch shot from that area. What a great header from Adeyinka now. They are running to. What a great shot blocked. Referee says no to that. And penalty call. They're moving forward through the nearest substitute player. Running through to that against Elijah. What a great effort. This is just for it. What a setting up. Couldn't pass on that. But yet, finalize it in the back of the net. And it's the new man. First possible touch. First goal. That is Adesoya Mololua. The first touch after being substituted. And he resulted to a goal. Yellow card to the number 8 for Community Gunners. Sincerely speaking, that was just a tactical approach from the coach, Samuel Oyeleke. Through these 3 players, 2 players rather, Adesoya Mololua and Yoama Justin. Just to replace some players, a tactical approach. Another yellow card to the captain. Femi Solomon has been booked. Now for Community Gunners, 3-1. What a great pounding effort from the new substitute player, Yoama Justin. Pass through Elijah, rather. Connect with his own teammate to the 18-yard box. Put through to that and send the ball to the Bayern thought. And that was just a magnificent indeed. Sivana Sebute. That dangerous area. Cleared from the part by Akitoni Habib. Now that's a free kick. It's just pointing on exact opposite. You keep a player, introduce him on the field of play. Get them to do it whatever want task given. And someone of player will be on the field of play without doing nothing. That is just for the coach of the side to note this kind of tactical approach for some player. They are good in starting lineup and they're good in substituted. Just like Wako Kano was very good when substituted much more than starting a game. Did well so much in catching on to be substituted. The advantage for the great class. What a great fire brought it out from the number 6, Ada Shooks. What a great shot from the far outside. He struck it in the back of the net. 53 minutes to pass away. Ghazali Habib in goal. 3-2 the scoreline. And the Shooks get control of the ball on the edge of the 18-yard box. Start it well, end it well. And that is a great goal. 5 goals in 53 minutes from both sides. What an electrifying. It was just a great time. Just 1 goal in the first half, and now we have 4. A free kick for the North boys. Now 3-2. It's just how much more can we just see much of long scores in this game? The first match yesterday and a barren draw. It could have done City. Played against G Innovation in that game before we now set up 3 goals against the second game where we have another classic timeout. Community Gunners trying to drive from that position. Nonetheless, just a shape up. 4 needed. Center referee. Being has on away. And the back by David. Yoama Austin. Just like Yahama. Run to the outside. What a great effort. Denial of free kick. And counting by the North boys. It's a Group A classic, and they run on for 7 points you need. There's two sides on 4 points each from 2 games. Coming to Gunners, 1 against Texas Lions, 1 cut to nothing. 3-1-1 against College Edwards side. That's a 4 point for them on the 6-4 who is stomping. And Group A is just what it has take. And that points 3-1-1 against Texas Lions and 1 against Africano 3-1. They'll be facing Africano in the next round on that points. That will be another amazing cracker. Talking about the Nat boys will be facing possible College and wins. Yes, in the next game. And coming to Gunners will be on against Africano. They have much more in depth. You can see the shapes of teams after that tactical approach from the coach. Number 20 being introduced was given a limelight, targeting for us to the deep bunda midfielder. Plucked away on that's a corner kick. Corner kick. It's just from pounding to pounding. Maybe giving a rest from one attack to the other. Just 10 minutes. Come the Gunners will play the iron foot as an attacking team. And that points we quickly taking. Sifanos with that great effort, but saved by the goalkeeper by the goal line. Ghazali Habib with the great one. Still pushing it all out. Nothing there. The referee says no to penalty. Long through from the goalkeeper. It's great compounding effort. A tough text indeed. What a first match, 25th match of the group phase. And it was a compounding one to the other. The player is down in the 18-yard box. For coming to go on as attack. And the front forward is but back today, Idro was stood to his feet and throw in. Tajuddin Fawaz, back to Elijah. Back to the captain, Femi Solomon. Launch the ball through to the front forward, running through by Samuel, who has been on holiday since. You just know why some player like that. He hasn't shown much of classic after being substituted. There's a free kick at the edge of the box. An arm ball situation. And for Farouk, who wasn't expecting that much. That was what the center referee was there for. A FIFA punch referee or John Talkback. Right here in the center for this game currently. And on attacks to seek for a leveler. 3-2 the scoreline. 5 goals scored. By 5 different players. And this year Mololua coming to score on the turn. And it was starting from Adinka on 6 minutes. Odega Zekia for 7 minutes. And Ado 52 minutes alongside Savannah Sibuti 20 minutes effort. Pound it upon some perfect display from both sides. Now, this is a free kick advantage. But back to they do alongside Aileru Suleiman. Coming to Gunners. Need to shoot more classic indeed. That's just a good one! Too much! Needed it to be more low. And a goal kick. Got in. The player is down, rolling to some tactical approach to the game. Has to put more pressure down for his side. The Nat boys. The center forward need medical attention. Adeinka Ayodeji. Up next is the 26th match in the group phase. Emma Jones against Ekas. Ekas will be playing their second game in the competition so far. And after that great effort in the preliminary round, scoring 7 goals, conceding 3. Ekas. It will be a great outing also for the team Ekas against Emma Jones. Al-Fayyad Habib will be getting to replace the man who has scored 3 goals for his side. Adeinka Ayodeji, not in this He came only, but in 3 games he featured. Fastly taken. What a great header by the captain. Ended away by for once. Great header. Compounding one. From Elijah back to the goalkeeper. At the bottom of Chow. And start the ball with Solomon. The back line. The left arm. Losing it on. And he's Sunday Joseph. Oh, they're too tall. Sunday Joseph in that position. It is Sol against Africano. What a great pass there from Fawaz, who came to rescue. Now trying to create something here through Ailero Sulaiman. Launch the ball through. A free kick. Quickly taking. Dispossessed away quickly. Also, the North boys Farouk. Towards Tobatile Malik. Run through to that. The goalkeeper come chase. And the buyer moved out. And Tajuddin Fawaz come through from the middle of the park. Launch the ball towards the part over. Osia. A substitution. Ateika Ayoteji has been replaced by Al Fayyad Habib. And a substitution for the corners. A tactical approach there. Ailero Teniola. Ailero Sulaiman, not Teniola this time around. Just remember a name very close. Has also been replaced to the number 19, Simeon Celestine. A free kick. And the North boys need to save their time and energy for this game if they eventually got off with maximum 3 points. It's just 8 minutes or less to the final whistle. North boys 3. Community Gunners 2. Community Gunners still need more time, but yet just lesser time indeed for the game so far. They were sovereign for a draw or more. They need just 2 goals for a win and 1 for a draw. Femi Solomon launched the ball all right. That's a great shot style from Silvano Sebute. The captain running through towards Farouk. Farouk, ball being blocked. The captain was magnificent. What a great compounding effort. Away from Tobatile Malik. I throw in for Community Gunners. And the first match, both sides will be conceding that much. North boys have not considered 2 goals in a match in this competition. They are conceding 2, and the first time Community Gunners will be conceding 3 in a match. Much more of some attacking prior they needed in the front forward, but we just say they are playing down to 10 men with that number 3 just right upon to register his name in the team list, but not giving up to par. Nevertheless, he could be the savior. Maybe from a tapping. A foul throw there, and let's go straight to David Part over for that boys. Still fighting it out from that position. Clear the part to the number 9. Sunday Joseph coming through to that. Run the ball towards the part of the captain against Sivanos Ebote. This is just for him to dribble past that and getting through to that towards the 18-yard box now. The captain was well fed. Coming through, just needed the push in. And that was just a great one for the man who struck the ball in. That is a great addition to the team. Your arm adjusting. Number 17 justified his introduction. It was a great work from the coach of the side. 2 players introduced. 2 goals from the substituted player. That was magical. 65th minute. Just 5 minutes ago. The kick compounded from left to right. And they get what they need the most. Just to push for the maximum 3 points in the game so far. 4-2 the scoreline. Community Gunners 2. Not Boys 4. They will continue to score. Because of the fact that they have a much more addition. They are really, really magnificent. Doing so well for themselves. Just 5 minutes to go. Or less than that. But they do move on to Raphael. Samuel will just losing about the ball, giving them to him in the front forward. I doubt it, Eva. It's not just one of the sharing order of the team. A yellow card to Batile Malik. Free kick for Community Gunners. If the scoreline starts this way, they will be on 7 points from 3 games. Still unbeaten. And the North Boys did a advantage! Just in the hand of Ghazali Habib, who was right in goal. Created the party owner. Some great attacks through Yoama. And that's a great effort. Lost counting. Greater confidence of play from Adebayo Elijah. Run the ball through to the part of the new man, number 8-19. Simon Celestin, Adebayo Elijah. Very pleased with him. It was a welcome situation every time he got under the ball. Right here, coming through to that is David. Very sharp and smart enough. David Suleiman. Coming through to that effort. Still fighting it out against Fawaz. Brought down. What a great pounding effort from the number 15. Around of a great plus and addition. Tajuddin Fawaz being yellow carded. Come the Gunners are really playing that is really uncalled for. A player giving a slap to the referee. Tajuddin Fawaz need to be disciplined more than a red card. Second bookable offense. And for sporting behavior, he was sent out. And interestingly, it just did something of somewhat. The FIFA referee trying to make a judicious use of the loss of the game on the player who was given some beautiful attempt away from the North Boys number 15. This is very much more unlike it for a player like that. Need to be disciplined well. That is just doing it, Murphy. You need to stay away from the field of play before anything has been kicked off. Much more effort from that. And then indiscipline acting, malacting indeed from her. Down number 20, he was introduced early in the game and down to 10 men. They are also down to 2 goals, 4 goals to 2. That was a really dangerous one indeed. For the future of such player who keep on engaging in such act at this tender age. Cutting through to Kiefer Ponsulma, Satin. Attention to referee calls at times, so you don't need that. You just need to play on. And it comes to you win or lose. It depends on the tendency of games you played. Game will start here with a free kick. Atoba Tile Malik come through to that. Start with Yoama. Yoama couldn't pass through his own teammate. Is an opponent. Free kick. For coming to go on answer right there. And it's just a moment from now. The final whistle we've blown on. 7 points straight to the net, boys. 3 games, 2 wins, 1 draw, unbeaten. And they are really going through to the quarterfinal spot. Not boys 4, coming to Gunners 2. That is really what it is. And many of that could go through. The goalkeeper has been red carded. Also, in the game, Adebayo moved out. What great output was that I've done? Final whistle. But yet, more to come. Amateurs will be against the Akers as the game goes on. The second match of the day, of match day. Now, Naija, Emma Jones against Akers. The two teams are named starting with the letter E. Maybe the game will be electrifying. Now, the 26th match in Group B, and we'll see much more of intensity on the toughness from one attacking space to the other in the last game, and it ended with 6 goals. And that boys getting away with that 3 points, topping the group on with 7 points in Group A. And this is Group B, where we have Ikorodu City. Now we have Community Gunners, that's his Lions College Andres, Africano and Not Boys in Group A. In Group B, we have Amateurs FC, Ikorodu City, G Innovation, Young Striker, and Ekas. These two teams are really need much more points to push more further from the group. As Emma still just 1 point. As Ekas. Ekas are really much more of intensity in the game, and they're really getting the first match lost against Ikorodu City Football Academy. Walk to Norton. This is the second match. They need maximum points to progress, much attention in their progression. And Ekas right on a purple and black kit. Live on your screen with Sport 247 Naija giving you the actions. As a team lead side, the two bubble for Ekas. Ugbona Ekas with the number 1 shotstopper in goal. Moro Fori, Femi number 7. Unwochu Favor number 4. Uzebe Victor number 19. Umar Mohammed number 17. On a Sunday, number 16. Unweke Tony number 6. Michael Umba number 28. Ado Richard number 22. Ukwe Shukudi, number 13. Alabi Wasiu, number 2. And on to Amateurs FC. They have in line with they have respected history in the 1X Cup 2025. They went on to be the third team in the podium last out. As they actualize their dream to come to this without playing at preliminary stages. They among the 4 teams who was given the effort to join the 16 in preliminaries. Emma Just team list. To Bobo Saidi in goal, the number 1, Yusuf Bala, number 16, George Samuel, number 5, George Elisha, number 31, Olushola Tunde, number 2, Oguns Michael, number 14, Nobu Christian, number 4, Abai Faye, number 6, also Job Michael, number 10, Honor David, number 22, and up front is Yaya Wasiu, number 7. We have the clubs of players in the substituted list. As Fediba Michael, alongside some other players right there. For Emma Jones, they really get the time running. Talking about the game in the last season, they go on to be the second runners-up in the 2024 edition. The team on sky blue kits on the touch of black, playing against Akers, who are on purple and a touch on a black shot. There's a great time out for the match number 26. The second game of match day 9. And the last of the week, Emma Joss against Ekas. Ekas gave the game a green light from the center circle. As Umar Mohamed gets into that from the one spring. Lost possession instantly. Emma Joss trying to create there's an advantage. Forced minute driving out. Just needed. First goal in the woodwork. What a miss! A golden effort just in 24 seconds. Could have been the fastest goal ever in the group stages of the Winners' Cup. Why would you mix that? The coach needs to ask the question in the team talk. That was just a great effort from the number 10. Chubb Michael lost the ball to his own teammate. Just wait up in needed. Set for the woodwork rather. Emma Joss against Michael. Right through the number 6. Abba Infai. Now getting on to Yusuf Bala, who then rolls the ball high to the center circle. Great chest level. This position well corrected for Akers. Trying to create something from the far outside now. 1-2 pass in the back way line, but yet recover to the center back. Not to favor. That's a great block away. What to favor, lost the counting. What a great clearance for the center back line for Akers. One-two pass out from that movement. They're trying to create something from the far outside. Lost the ball through. What a great correction by Mohamed. Omar. Coming through to Yusuf Wasiu. Just running through. A free kick. What a great connection on free kick for Emma Joss. Emma Joss was on the podium last time out in the competition, the third edition as well. They're still right around to salvage a 3-point. Lost to Ikorodu City, 1-0, 2 against T Innovation. And they are here to salvage their maximum 3-point as it was on the line against Akers. A great, beautiful one. We've seen a lot of beautiful free kick taker. Free kick goal has been scored so far, but this is just a bit away from beautiful. To Bobo Saidi. As in goal for Emma Jones, and Bonaya goes well and good for Akers. These two can keep really doing well for themselves. Now Bonaya goes well. Managed to concede 4 goals so far, and in all games played, they conceded every of the games. The round of 64 against Adams, it was a 5-2 scoreline. The one G12, the 1-2-1 in that game, and lost out to Ikorodu City in the first game of the group phase. 1-0. Umar Mohamed launched the ball through to the center forward, Alabi Wasiu. Alabi Wasiu. Back out to Mohamed. Who then launched once again. No destination whatsoever. Run through to the other side to Bobo. Start with Gus Michael. And then push forward. 1-2 pass to Infai. Cleared from the Church Elijah. Infai. Church Samuel. Now's the last time. Labi Wasiu. Now in the ATL box. Cleared away by George. What a great shot is it! Said Tubabo stretch well. And a great effort was well not connected well. Goal kick for Emma Joss. And fighting it out right there towards the part of Yusuf Bala now. What a launching now from Olushola Tunde, who launched the ball in the front forward. Tunde Olushola. Lost the ball out. Yusuf Bala has been. All right, fortunately, Noble Christian. And the center half. Drop down. Free kick. And much also a free kick. Have been able to actualize their dream come true. From the effort last season towards this patch. And the 2 matches they played, they've been able to catch just 1 point. Lost the ball high, not connected. And that's a goal kick. Akers on their way around. Scored 7, considered 3 in the group stage of the preliminary and lost out to Colorado City. And that came that was much more electrifying that. Which Peter David 60-minute effort gave Colorado City that win. And the second game, Akers did well. The third game indeed, they actually won against young striker to regards to nothing. To Richard Michael Umba scored twice. And this is their third game. They have 3 points at hand. Akers and 1 point for Emma Joss so far. Wake Tony. Back to Umar Mohammed. Long the ball to the center half, towards the far hand side, to the number 7. Moron Femi connected well, still in the center half, still darling back to Femi, clear the party way towards that great header. Now Akers pushing through the attack, right from that position, clear the way, but yet not too clearly. From Shola to Christian. Noble Christian moving the ball over. Shola make a run through the far hand side, trying to connect through a cross, and that was just Wasil! But yet, not a great header. Offside flag is up. Just to deny Job Michael. And the number 10 standing tall alone in the front forward of the goalkeeper box. Young striker who defeated G Innovation. 3 goals to nothing. Receive another 3 goals from Akers in the second match. Now thanks to Adorisha, 20-minute effort on a capitalizing effort from Michael Umba. Scored a brace in that game. Another offside flag is up again. Umar Mohammed. Dele Darling away. And a setting up on that cleared. Intercepted by Olushola Tunde, number 2. Shot in by Umar. Lost the ball back. Towards the number 19, Uzekbe Victor. Umar is very good and make a cross. This is just an advantage for Wasil. Wasil come through, but Akers was much more interesting in the clearance, not what it is. A corner kick. And that's a corner kick, the first one in this game on for Akers. Still, they actualize their dream by winning this match, and they will be on 6 points away from. They'll be on 6 points, yes, and 3 games. Great header there, running through to that. Is it another magnifying time? Pass the ball back to on a Sunday. Who couldn't connect with the free kick? A cross rather. Umar Mohammed to that channel with a great cross. That was just a great header on a Sunday. The great shot blocked by Tunde now. Akers really catching their way line in the 18-yard box. Sleeping on duty. That was just not too good. What a great passer. Could have magnified just one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Not being blocked away. Akers towards Alabi Wasil. Against Oguma Eke, blocked away, corner kick. That's the corner kick. All eyes on the 18-yard box. A free kick for Emma Jones. And the free kick was taken by Said Tubabo to Michael. Longs the ball, the captain, sit ball down the way. Wicked Tony. Longs the ball up too much to be a. And that is just a true in for Emma Jones right in their own yard. Against Michael. Lost the ball. Fighting it away connected. Emma Jones trying to create something. Intercepted away. Still in possession. But yet. Create either towards the part of the centre back line. Now they're pushing much more further. Akers through the number 13. Ukwe Shukudi lost the ball. Headed away by Michael. On a Sunday. Want to create an effort there. Couldn't get it. Much more than expected. But the contact to the ball is just needed by Ukwe Shukudi. Go kick. The player is down, the captain, Morum for Femi over Ekas. Okay, started with a free kick, good kick rather. As the number 7 has been assisted out by the medical staffs and Tupabo signed it. He's waiting for the referee. Whistle. Side it starts with Tunde. Tunde launched the ball towards the part of the number 16. Yusuf Bala. Great connection from Michael. Push out from that. Zegbe Victor. What a great effort from Emma just now. Moving to the part of that. And the goalkeeper come close. Just in need of that. Clearance. Well needed. Well got in. But Ozegbe. Victor. Free kick. For Emma Jones. He tried as much as possible to straighten away. And launch the ball towards the part of the goal line. But yet. Not brilliant space from Ozegbe in favor. No, Victor rather was well in that shape to clear the party away. Free kick for Emma Jones. Rupture to that. Great either away from goal. Ozegbe once again in that position. Cleared from the part. From the centre back line. The other back from the number 5. Ekas. Emma Jones trying to create something through the middle of the park. Through George. That's the shot. Run through to that. Is another amazing midfield master. Towards Ekas. Ekas playing down to 10 men. They're still getting much of it. That is just not too hard for the goalkeeper to caught up to Bobo Saidi. Now starting the attack on the far side water. A throw in on the substitution. The number 7 is out. The former captain of the side, Moron Foy, Femi, is out injured. Direction of the number 12, Maxwell Opia. Yusuf Bala, the Emma Johnston, number 16, was also one of the top crack in this game for the side. Ekas trying to win a free kick for Emma Joss. A free kick was taken from Gumaika Chitunde. Launched through the defensive midfield back to Yusuf Bala. All right, straight from Noble Christian towards Gumaika. Still in shape of possession. Techniques were all connected to the front forward now. The number 7, Yaya Wasil. Yaya Wasil moving to the 80-yard box. Now there's a shot for Job Micah to finish the touching line. He put the ball. Couldn't pass by the goalkeeper. It's just near to the tip-toe, but yet was something off. Not to pass Bonnie Goswell. It starts right with Umar Mohammed up front. On the push on, Maswell Opia started the last game against Young Strike and the 1-3 goes to nothing. It's right here today as a substitute for the injured captain. Alushala Tune pushing the ball up high, Maswell Opia against Job Michael. Job Michael got in it all of but free kick. He push on that centre back line. It counts for the free kick. Once they're taken, that's a fighting out from the middle of the park. Wicked Tony, the new captain. Umar Mohammed. Was a great effort there. Launch the ball to the part of the goalkeeper, Tubobo Saidi. Just needed the touch of header. And Tubobo caught that up. Tubobo with a long range effort. Abba Ifai. And this possessed right away by Michael Umba. Wicked Tony, Michael Umba Rostov to the middle of the park now. They are trying to create something towards the far hand side. Too much for him to bear. But he had stopped away from that pursuit by Ogu Michael. Offensive midfielder for Emma Joss is really energetic. Getting through to that. This is just advantage. Emma Joss with a great advantage. Through to the side nets. What a wasted effort was that! Still in search for the maximum 3 points away from 3 games. Emma Joss. How much more time needed for the man wearing the jersey number 7, Yaya Wasil, getting upon 2 or 3 times in the 18-yard box and couldn't expect enough for 3 goals from that 3 attempts, but yet none was on target from every given opportunity. Noble Christian stopped down that 3. The ball is still in play. The referee says yes. Coming through to that free kick for Emma Jones. And then the medical attention, and they were just player lying on the 12, holding on both legs. The last game for the week, and possibly another outing next week Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, where we serve you much of the actions of the going on X Cup 2025 on the Spa Sports Academy Arena, Lagos, Nigeria. The largest grassroots football tournament in Nigeria and in Africa. I'll be giving you the much more of actions by Sport 247 Naija, a reliable 247 network for information about sport implantation. A free kick. Now startly taking to Christian. Long shoot to that. End of the way by the centre back line. Run through by Alabi Wasil. They're pounding on attempt to make it really pass back out to the goalkeeper to Bobo Saidi. Long shoot to Tunde on the centre back line. Christian shakes the way. Now they throw in for Emma Jones. A longer cricket. Right to our. Towards Akers was being defending currently, but yet have been able to secure just one on target for both sides. Umar Mohammed couldn't power on that. And there's a throw in for Emma Jones. It's a claim of Group B on the third match for both sides. Now 1 point for Emma Jones out of 2 games played. Lost out to Ikorodu City. The first match on 3-2 against the Innovation. Young striker was start with by Akers, 3-0. After they lost out to Ikorodu City in the first match. 3 points for them. They are searching for maximum 3 points in this game. If that was the end result for them, they will be hopeful for the qualification series in Group B. While we have Ikorodu City, G Innovation. Mike couldn't control so well. Wake Tony. Last throw for Zaidbe Victor. Sunday in the defense line for number 16. 1-2 pass toward Christian. Christian controls so well at the center half. The man, George Elisha. Umar Mohammed. Connecting well. He has been one of the best players, supplying some crosses. So far, so good for the side. And purple and black shot. Akers. Long shot to the path of Jacob Michael. More slight push there. Was well connected by Maxwell Opia. Umar Mohammed towards the part of Okpe Shukudi. Wake Tony. Umar Mohammed still on parallel line. Back to the centre back line. Maxwell Opia. Maxwell Opia. Okpe Shukudi. Mohammed. Back to the number 16 on a Sunday. Still fighting it out. Struggling on the lost possession. Come through to that. Wake Tony. 1-2 pass toward the far hand side. Okpeshukudi dispossessed right. And the center circle is Ogun's Michael. Launching the ball through to the part of the goalkeeper. Ogbona Coswell. Alabi Wasil brought down and process of that connection to pass from Umar. Free kick for Akers. Akers are really struggled in that game against the Ikorodu City. But yet, they actualized that frame in the second match. Was the one against the young striker, the coach of the side, Unkadi Aloise. What a great header there from Tunde now. Umar Mohammed back to Honor. Sunday. Honor. Launch the ball up. What a great header. Just from Ogun Michael. Now the party to attack there. George. Launch the ball through to Job Michael. Who run the ball as well. Just in the 18-yard box. Connected well. And Noble Christian. It's just far-fetched from that. Not your favor. That's a charming situation there. And a yellow card. Now to Honor David. Honor David has been yellow carded, the first man to enter the referee books. It's 25 minutes of gameplay. No QCH boss one signs of being shaking upon some bits of a display. They think at boss, but yet couldn't actualize their effort by putting the ball in the back of the net. Free kick well taken. A long show away from that chase. This is just too much for them. Ended away by Good Michael. Was always for effort in that position. George. Honor. And back to Judge Samuel. Wouldn't launch the ball. Too much for him to bear. Throw in. Throw in for Ekans. Go Michael. A goal kick for Emma Josa. And the first game gave October 6 goals, 4-2. The scoreline, not points. Winning out maximum 3 points to get through to 7 points, and qualification from the group as well. Not short enough for them, and as I said, for the last game in the group. Go Michael towards centre back line. Olushola Tunde still dilly darling towards the Go Michael. Needed a clearance there, and the ball was nowhere calculated. There's a chance for Anna David. One to the goalkeeper, come away from his own goal line. It's just for the number 7 now to put upon is too much. Always well for Yaya Wasil. Was just not calling himself on duty today. Possibly Matt felt there's still time, but yet no time to check time, it says. Umar Mohammed. Back to Wake Tony. Umar Mohammed still catching on some bit of a techniques there. Maxwell Opie cleared the path to Alabi Wasil. To great one from Ado Richard. Towards the part of Zaigbe. Victor Alabi Wasil coming through to that. It's against Ogun Michael in the far hand side. Still trying to shake upon himself. What a great one. Ado Richard couldn't connect well with the other. Christian got the level of that. Now Christian. And Noble Christian. What a great output there against Umar Mohammed. Second time running. Back to it. Is a defensive midfielder with Paul. And what a great outing. Ado Richard. Run through to that. Honor. Lost through. It's a great output from on a Sunday. Now great effort now. This is for Johnny to tap in. Just did not to kick up. What a hit. It missed that attempt once more. They've been pushing forward. And the luxury of defense of Akers was not far-fetched. But yet, couldn't pass through the goalkeeper of Bonnie Goswell. Umar Mohammed pushing on to the center half now. Back to Maxwell Opia. Maxwell Opia connecting back to Nunju favor. Ado. Umar lost the ball with a great attack. And the ball out. Back to the goalkeeper and back pass there on to Bobo Saidi. Was very dangerous out in there on a free kick. A professional one indeed for the centre back line for Emma Jones. Still no goals yet from this side. A second mark, the 26th match in the group stage. And the last game in the week. I'm not sure from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've seen a lot of classical outing from what a great chest level from Alabi Wasil. Also flag is up. Free kick to Emma Jones, starting well. And back to it as George Elisha. Olushola Tunde. It's on back to Bobo Saidi. Noble Christian from Georgia, Naija. Back to the number 16, Yusuf Bala. Lost possession. Back to the middle of the park on a Sunday. Connecting to the passport. Intercepted away by, of course, Amateurs. George. Launching the ball through to the number 7, Yaya Wasil. Up front now. Yaya Wasil. He can't still not the favor. Yaya Wasil. Trying to push forward to the ball line. This is just for him. Knocking the ball. Attempting goal was yet not justifiable. Wakatoni turned the first to attack. 4 acres. They're moving forward to the halfway line. Getting through to that. Blocked away and stopped the further interception by Ghost Michael. Center back line for Emma Jones. George Elisha launching an attempt again. Just pulling it down. Maswell Opia with the great header. Job Michael still at it. This is just for him. Straight in it. What the goalkeeping. But yet, marginalized the effort. That was a goal. He thought he has lost it out. But a little bit of that had entered the back of the net. And it's the number 10. Shot Job Michael has scored 31 minutes. Job Michael now the goal scorer for Emma Jones. And they've done so well for themselves to secure that valuable 31-minute effort. The goalkeeper come chase of that. Coronta well utilized some saves. Instant one. The ball dropped. And a well response from Job Michael. Secure that push. The player is down on the center back line. Not your favor. Coming through from match day 7. That's the beginning of the week of blessings. Soccer Cardinals lost out to Isaac Athletics 1-0. Ibrahim Matiti scored the penalty in the 69 minutes to give them Mark Joy about 3-pointer for the side. Is on good form in this tournament. Vimo Energy 4-2 against Brighton FA. Gonja Stevens scored an hat-trick. A brace rather. The 17th minute on a free kick before Ushe Meribe. Effort was very much well to compound that with a brace. Just a day of braces. 3 players, 3 brace. Gonja Steven, Ushe Merbe for Vimo Energy, Martins it over Brighton. And 6 goals was eventually the tally. Ted Sisler with the first barren draw in the week. 0-0 against Collins Edwins. On match day 8, Kororo City with another barren draw. 0-0 against G Innovation. And Sir Joseph lost out to Utility Sport 3-0. All 4 Sheep Mary, Gordon Ezekiel and John Ogbu. Scored those goals. Inspire Sports Academy also launched 4 goals past Divine Praise. With the first hat-trick of the tournament, Wade Emmanuel, 14 minutes, 28 minutes and 68 minutes before Jeremiah Salami gave it up to par with 4 goals against Divine Praise. On the match day 9, Community Gunners lost out to the North Boys 4-2. The scoreline and the current situation. Emma Jos 1, Eckert 0. Just a few seconds to go in the first half. As it was at no true favor back to the field of play after some possible treatment by the medical staffs. That's one of the run of a day of a great outing, and I chucked it electrifying from the first game. You can see great air there, connected. Victor couldn't pass by the Akers. Victor getting the ball back. That is just not too good for Victor. Lost count into another play. Aldo Richard Moya, the goalkeeper, come closer to deny another brace in the game. Alabi Wasiu couldn't end up with that. Akers trying to drive more in the middle of the park. Christian away from that. He's a very noble man. What a great outing. Locked away. But not your favor. And that is the first half of the game. Emma Jones 1, Akers FC 0. Thanks to the 31st minute effort from Job Michael has given the difference in the game so far. Much more to come your way in the second half. It's still your cup, your community 1X Cup third season. The second half of the game is halfway from Emma Johnston starting down from the center circle. And the first half Kivosa is something one goal from Emma Johnston, who are far from 3 points needed. And as well up here, also one of the substituted players on the first half. Running through for Moron for Femi was injured. And the captain for the side before giving the captain armband to Weke Tony. Ekans has made a substitution during the intervals. And a tactical approach to that is the coach Olatunji Femi Super T from Emma Johnson need to reshape his balance to catch more attention to that. This is for Ekas, rolling through to that. Back to his feet towards the 18-yard box. And the creator is sounding one. They just not possible fear of that. Weke Tony with a great run. And they throw in from Yaya Wasil. Can't shoot to about Infai. Intercepted. Weke Tony. Great one from Honor David. Run through to that. Just not too good for Alabi Wasil. Clearance from George Elisha. Emma Jones trying to create something here. Great pass to the goalkeeper. Comes cross. What a great goal! Amazing, amazing tactical approach to that. The goalkeeper come close. Just in the touch. And Job Michael has caught a brace for himself. And for his side, Emma Jones a tool up. Emma Jones goes up against Ekas, the goalkeeper. Bonner Guns will move away from the goal line. Just the top it needed. No interception whatsoever. And now Job Michael has scored his second goal in this game. And 36-minute effort is scored in the 31st minute. I keep pushing on for Ekas. The road for the timing run of the maximum 3 points. They have 3 points already. And the one against young striker, 3 goals to nothing. But they're not really good in this game so much well. And the comfort of the first line was not just too good. From the line above the 2 centre-backs. Zekbe Victor and Maxwell Opia alongside the number 15 who was just introduced, Victor Emejo. Ended away on Emma Josh running through to that. Is the man who has lost most of chances. Yaya Wasil against that over the number 15, Emejo. Run the ball through. Clearance in the part of great one for Emma Johnston. Just trying to develop another attempt and goal, but great call away from data from Ekas defender. Long range effort. Zegbe with a great output towards Enejo. Weke Tony. Back to Zegbe, Victor, who then launched the ball through. Great pass of Ada, Michael. Left the ball for Lucia Latunde now. That's not too good. Free kick. It's being called upon to salvage that energy, but yet they didn't move up to inch at all for that effort for Ekas to look for the first goal in this game from the center halfway line towards the goalkeeper. Bonaya Goswell lost the ball straight to Umar Ahmed. And a great compounded effort toward the far side and on David. Aldo Richard, Honor David, Aldo Richard, and towards the part of Joseph Mario. Yeah, I see you. The shot was really blocked, and that's a corner kick. Corner kick for Emma Jones, still leading. And she goes to 19. The brace caught by little braces this competition. Running through from the game that was purported to be one of the game called Game of Braces. Vimo Energy against Brighton. Okonjo Stevens scored twice. Uche Melba scored twice. Martin Sedo scored twice to pull up 6 goals in that game. Away from that, Spa Sport Academy number 20, Wadi Emmanuel scored an hat-trick yesterday. Corner kick. Emma Jones tried to pound on the effort earlier. Possible hat-trick can be seen today, while they will be reckoned to be the hat-trick opener. Still fighting it out. Ogons Michael, experienced player, was well fit for the side. And the last time out when they actualized our dream to become the top team of the best ranking. Clearance by Ozegbe. Ogons Michael back to the centre back line. Still running through to that great header. Ozegbe just in line with that wicket tone. Controls so well. Back to Ozegbe. Ekas trying to create more of confidence from the defense line. Emejo. Labi Wasil. Adamo Suleiman. Back to Ozegbe. Who lost the ball to Maxwell Opia. Opia towards Umar Mohammed. Who lost count of touch, but eventually send the ball towards the honor. Sunday with the corner kick for corner kick for Ekas. Compounding effort from wicket Tony. Clear the way. And it's Yaya Wasil who run through the attacking space for Emma Jones. Right on point. It's Charlie on an offside position. Want to tiptoe that once again, but well denied from the position. He picked on the ball and run through. Free kick. Now from Coswell towards Umar Mohammed in the far outside. Launched the ball off right well. Now it's just for him. Break continue to stop. Olushola to the efforts there was too much, but the free kick and yellow card to the centre back line. Now free kick for Ekas. Right in Group B, we have a lot at stake. Ikorodu City has won. And they have 2 matches from 3. Curtin with 7 points. As Emma Johnson is still down for the very much 3 points to get into this game. There 2 goes up. G Innovation away from Dante still also battling. They lost out to Young Striker in the opening match. Drew against Emma Jones 2-2 in the second match. Hopefully to secure another win in the next match. But Ekas also caught on 3 points. But in this group, it's very clear that the Ikorodu City will be out away and towards the quarter-final slot. Player is down and needed some possible treatment alongside the goalkeeper. For Emma Jones, Sandy Tubobo scored amazing goal scoring from 3 games. Scored 4 goals, conceded 3. And they need some up to par distance from that long start against Ikorodu City in the opening match. That was not too much of too good. 26 matches played. We have a lot of goals in comparing to the tally. Is that 65 goals currently? 57 as at match day 8. We have 8 goals currently. That's 65 goals. And out of which 2 of those goals are currently turning one from the number 10, Job Osho Michael, for Emma Jones FC. Let's just make run over. And the group draws on how much more can they look forward to those who will eventually lift up to an expectation from going to the quarterfinal. In Group A, Community Gunners, Statis Lions, College Airways, Africano, not points. Possibly not points might be true from these. And it's just Tubobo side getting some treatment from the medical attention. And got from the Group A, it's eventually Moto. And not points might be able to move towards the quarterfinal with 7 points. Africano, if they eventually won the 2 matches, College Airways also Texas Lions are likely to be eliminated from that group. And Community Gunners really need to step up their game as they won in the first, drew the second, and lost the third. 4 points for the side. They need to shake up well in the last game, and they can be able to move out from that group out to the quarterfinal stages. Now the game already started. The free kick. Omar Mohamed. Right, fully in that position. Now the goalkeeper, Tubobo Saidi, waiting for preparing the wall of Jericho, and all eyes on the 18-yard box for Aircast to 6-point level area on the reduced deficit of the scoreline. Omar Mohamed send the ball to the 18-yard box. All eyes on that. Headed by Weketoni. Couldn't pound on that. Zegbe Victor. Still much of the challenge by Zegbe. There's a shot for them. Pull it out, but softly taken to Bobo Saidi. Launching an attack again. Mejo, Eda. Back to the middle of the park, the number 20. Atamos Suleiman for Icons really. Now's a free kick. A free kick for Emma Johnson. Now Guns Michael. Was fouled on the centre-back line. Aging centre-back line indeed. Double substitution. For Emma Jones, it's the number 19 for 22. Lawal Wasiu for Honor David. And Olushala Tunde is actually coming out for another player. The centre-back line has been replaced by Atekule Isaac. A new man in defense. Lawal Wasiu will be contending with Alabi Wasiu. Oh no, Wash Wasiu is much more having more to pal in this game. As Oluchala Tunde has done his part. Show in, Emma Jones, Christian, dispossessed away. Mike Joseph, Adamo Suleiman, number 20. A free kick. Launched out by Mohammed. Great header brought to Adamo Suleiman. Wanting much power there. Free kick. For Emma Jones, their own yard. A double substitution. Also for Akers. Waiting that lineup of tactical approach from coach Ngadi Aluzi. After that, 2 goes up. The man was caught a brace. Controlling well. Emejo. Great compound effort back to the back line. From the defensive display for Akers. What a great turn. Push over. Free kick. Substitution is the number 28. Now for Akers, Michael Umba has been substituted. And a player who will be replaced and also Ozegbe. Victor, number 19 and 28 has been relieved of duty. Another moment for another centre-back line, or possible to drop by Umar Mohammed. In that position was Siwa Alabi. Couldn't cut out the other of the header. Rancho, Weke Tony. Current through to that is Adamo Suleiman. With a great effort, compounding to that is 1-2 pass to Alabi Wasiu. Waiting for that in 18-yard box, and much to that. It's just the man who just substituted that in. The number 9. Koma Chaus. Akers, Adamo Suleiman. Towards the part of the number 15, but yet go through to that and save the energy throw in. For Akers. They are really looking forward for the fourth goal in this game to push their confidence up high in the group stage. Emma Johnson are still shaking upon the national call of duty. They've done the being too good so far in the game. Going through 42% of ball possession in the first half. Against 58 of the leading side. Talking about Akers. Emma Jones. Shoot to Yawasio. Blocked away by Emejo. The 2 players who were just substituted on is Koma Charles, number 9, and Emeka Sunday, number 10 for Akers. Yawasio dispossessed away. Another Wasio come through to that. Added by Honor Sunday. Coming through to the number 10, Emeka Sunday. Still fighting it out. Umar Mohammed, the man who was jumped by away from the left back towards the centre back line. I've also been one of the up to pass situation. Well effective in that game when the 1-3 goes to nothing against young striker. Throw in back to Mohammed. Will make it Tony in the middle of the park. Long throw the ball and just for Tubobo side to caught up with that. Tubobo side launch the ball far outside toward the part of Job. Added. Bonaya goes with catch up data. Start the ball straight away to the far outside. They're trying to break some chain of scoring in every games. They couldn't score. You can see Kororo City scored 3 against Young Striker. Scored 5 against Addons and scored 2 against G12 at the preliminary stage. Weketoni launches the ball once again. Also, flag is up to deny that push is over. Alabi Wasiu up front. $15 to go. Emma Jones 2, Eka 0. Now the current scoreline, the situation of the 26th match of the group phase. The 1X Cup 2025, the third season. Opia clocks the part over the ball away. On the creator header. Jamaica Sunday. Launch the march forward. Too much for the pursuit of the striker. To Bombo Saidi. To Bombo Saidi lost the ball towards the part of the man who scored a brace. Eventually caught his attempt on the ball, but yet couldn't push his that well. All right. Umar, wanted that turning. Lost the ball to Amejo. The left back. And towards a great turn from on a Sunday. Maxwell Opia. Couldn't count down the dart by Amejo. And the lost counter straight in for Emma Joss. Amejo come close. And not throw in there. Okay, bro. George Samuel. Number 5 for Emma Joss. Still putting it out in. Christian. Couldn't connect to our that great output for the number 10 up front. Launching the ball through Jamaica Sunday. In the far answer. They are knocking upon to search for the deficit. And too much from Arthur Richard was in the war situation to connect with that goal kick for Emma Jones. Now there's Yaya Wasiu once more. Yaya Wasiu running through the pace and setting up another chance for the hat-trick goal! Saved by the goalkeeper! No hat-trick for the man who wore the jersey number 10. Cut up with that attention from that pass from Yaya Wasiu. He took of that bit of luck for the first goal. Just it up on the ball and up to the back of the net board. But guys will say no to the third goal, yeah. Still game on. Throw in. Why can I tend? Adamo Suleiman. Longs the ball through Jamaica Sunday. Offside flag to deny that progress. For Ekans. Free kick for Emma Jones. Great header towards the center circle. Run through. As Yaya Wasiu gain the ball for Emma Joss. Lost the attack. And not too much of that called Georgia. Samuel run through. The goalkeeper up here. Towards Tony. What a great run of play towards the goalkeeper. Would have slung the ball well to Adamo Suleiman. Omar Mohamed was very well magnifying in the defense line. Okay, challenger, Jamaica Sunday. The goalkeeper, to one side, clears the part away. Recompounding header. There's the man who scored a brace, Van Zosta, the goalkeeper. Under the ball out. And that position was talking about it was not. It wasn't under the ball, but A yellow card in that range. As a free kick for an indirect free kick indeed for Emma Jones, and there's a great advantage for them to also pound on the effort. They've made so far 2 goals up. The first match they was eventually cut 2 goals without a response. Currently, the 3-2-2 against the Innovation. That game was not too much too long. They sweat it out to get a equalizing goal against the Innovation. Was 2 up. True to a line cut out fake. Emma Jones with an advantage. Ogon Michael alongside Yaya Wasio, alongside the number 6. With the presence of the man who scored the brace. Job Michael, 80-yard boss in the edge. It's just too much of brilliance there. I want to create one for the defender to stretch upon that. Ekas trying to build something through the middle of the park. Continue the story. Emajos. Christian Noble. Lost counting. 1-2 pass there from Honor to Adoration. Worker Tony. To Emejo. Lost counting. Yaya Wasiu pounding on that arrow. Coming through to that. Yaya Wasiu going to the goalkeeper. What a great save. He wanted to stretch it well, but yet it was Bonnie Agoswe who saved that away from goal. The building another attempt on that. Adamo Suleiman. Ado Richard. Wasiu Alabi. Move through to the center circle towards Opia. Long train expected. Some sort of total energetic power from Yaya Wasiu up front. Launch the ball to the part of his George Samuel. Dispossessed away quickly. Want to create effort from that. Try by the game still on. Ekas, Weke Tony. Too much of that to bear. Weke Tony lost counting. This is Noble Christian. Noble Christian too. Job Michael. Job Michael! Still in search for the hat-trick, but couldn't cross pass by the goalkeeper once more. That's a goal kick. That's last down 8 minutes ago. The scoreline still 2 goals to nothing. Ekas was just not too good up front. No connection to that man who was being magical in the front forward. He played so well against that young striker for that 3 goals to nothing win. Talking about the number 2, Alabi Wasiu. Yaya Wasiu now for Emma Jones. To the pass one. Yaya Wasiu! Too much of that content. He has been delivering so well so far, but yet it's just unlucky they go. Scarves on the summer. Crop of chances in the first half. Lost it out just 24 seconds to the game. He got his attempt on goal, but couldn't pound on the effort away. And hit the woodwork once in this game so far. The number 7 for Emma Jones. Emeka Sunday. Throw past the ball by to Andrew Richard. Now they're trying to create some great effort. And Weke Tony runs the ball back. Free kick. Now's a free kick. A free kick for Ekas. Just about 5 minutes or more in this game, and they have that 5 minutes to seal a point if they want it. The team Ekas. If not, they'll still be running for the maximum 3 points after that. Nice outing on match day 2. With the 1-3 goes to 19. Ekas against the young striker. But that 3 points is just what they've caught in so far, so good. The center referee wasn't pleased with the goalkeeper actions to pound a tactical approach to the game. Time-wasting tactics to Bobo Saidi. Send the ball to the number 5. Dispossessed the way. All rescue mission for the number 9. Coming through to that Kumach House. And that's a throw in for Ekas. Ekas with the long throw. Headed away by George Samuel. Still in chase by Honor. That a great shot blocked away. Now this Kumach House. Alabi Wasil blocked the once again. It was just in that position to reduce the deficit. Alabi Wasil, dispossessed by Michael. Launched out an attack from Emma Jones. Omar Mohamed Parker winning for Ekas. To the far hand side, throw in. The next just few minutes ago to settle for something, double substitution. Ogunbele Elijah and Joseph Mario is on to a replacement of 2 other players. The goal scorer will not have his chance on 3 goals today as one day Manuel of Spa still chopping that shot of 3 goals in one match. Wrap up what we have quickly for the week from Watch Day 7. Soccer Cardinals 0, Isaac 1, Vimo Energy 4, Brighton FA 2, Texas Lions 0, College Edwin 0. Colorado City, Barren draw against T Innovation. The Sweet Joseph lost out to Tullis Sport 3 goals to nothing. Inspire 4, Divine Praise 0. The first match of the day. Community Gunners 2, Nant Boys 4, Emma Just 2, Eka 0. And just a few minutes, the game will actually be given a limelight of final whistle.
Emma Jones,
65 goals has been scored so far in 26 matches. And more to come. In next week, fixtures will be one of the decider fixtures for who will stay and who will be eliminated from the group stage. A situation of 5 teams in each group. In Group A, Community Gunners, that's is Lions, College Airways, Africano, Nant Boys. And a pull out there and a free kick for Ekas. The final on Alabiwa in Group B, we have Emma Jones FC. A yellow card to the centre back line. For Emma Jones, they have been booked twice in this game. Colorado City will be topping that group with 7 points, and Emma Jones with 4 points. G Innovation, Young Striker, and Aircars will need to shape up to secure that slot away from that group to quarterfinal. In Group C, Milojo FC, Dosu Joseph, Utility Sports, Soccer Cardinals, and ISAT. Group D, defending champion FC Better Sporting, Inspire Sports Academy, Divine Praise, Vimo Energy, and Brighton FA. What a great run of that! Out of the way, and a great shot and pounding that! This is just the man who stood tall in outside position. Ekas still searching for the deficit, but yet couldn't pound on that. Free kick. And a free kick to Emma Johnson, to Bombo Saidi. on a Sunday. Rightly well taken in the middle of the park towards the number 9. Who will send the ball? Just like a timely run. Opia put the ball on for Nweke. Winchester. The ball back to Opia. Clearance not needed. To the center circle. Want to create chest level packed. Great air that towards the number 20. Advantage for them to pull this away. It lost count somewhat for Joseph Mario. He ought to push the ball, but almost spilled on 60 to his name towards the part over the number 9. Ogunbile Elijah to pull the ball in the back of the net. Corner kick for Emma Jones. By the 65th goal, but we've seen so much of great goal scored down today. Very much unlucky for the situation call in the first game, and that number 6 goal, talking about Aldo Shooks. That's the final whistle for the second match of the match day night. The game 206, Emma Jones FC 2, Ekas FC 0. And that is what it is. Goal scored by Job Michael. 31 minute effort on 36 minutes has been up to par. 60% of possession to 40. All 60 goes to Emma Jones as they move out away with 3 points from that game. Now 4 points from 3 games. Long start to Ekuru City. 2-2 against G Innovation. And 2 goals to nothing against Ekas. The first match of the day is Not Boys 4. Community Gunners 2, Emma Jones FC 2, Ekas 0. All thanks to the man behind the camera, Sadiq Babateri and Ahmed, for the beautiful outing, talking about the actions line up here on the 1X Cup 2025 Year Community Year Cup. And the ongoing situation right here in the Span Sports Academy Arena, Lagos, Nigeria. And on to the executive officer, Loveto Shishan Tolu, who has been up to par to give you the ultimate effort of the view right about here. I am Abiodun Ogumaya. We meet next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Is this big classic match will be a great decider to teams who will be moving out and who will be eliminated in the 1S Cup 3rd season. Once again, I thank you all for your time on the view for this YouTube streaming live from Sport 247 Naija. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share this beautiful streaming live to your neighbors for attention of them of epic match outing today. Thanks for watching.